Hi everyone, welcome to the channel, Constellations Earth. I'm your master cosmologist with a daily energy reading for you. I didn't really realize it, but I wore the perfect shirt today. It says wander more. Today is 12 degrees of Aries. The Earth's at 12 degrees of Libra. Totally the energy of wanderlust and exploring, going on adventures. The reason is because 12 is a Sagittarius degree, so it's Aries plus Sagittarius where the sun is, and Libra plus Sagittarius where the earth is. Get out, explore. I did the general forecast for all 12 signs yesterday. Go check them out. I think they went over fabulously. But what's interesting is every time I do that, there's this collective theme that everybody's on the same wavelength with, just in different variations. And for April, it was just hands down, be online less, be outside more, do. As in, pick up old hobbies that you've dropped, reignite old interests, get outside, stretch, get your juices flowing, exercise. We've been doing a lot of exercising for so many years, and it just feels like it's time to be in the body again and to be alive and fully refreshed and revived, revitalized, and to claim our vessels back fully by embracing, having fun, and playing in them again. One of the things with this Aries Libra axis is do or don't. There's this peas and carrots sorting what's good for you and what's not good for you, and avoiding the not good category altogether, and really claiming and embracing the good category and filling your life up with that. Just no more room, no more nonsense, no more time for the don't pile. One of the other really cool themes, if you had time, I would watch every single sign because I felt like it would just encompass the whole zodiac sphere for you. For me, it's been that powerful. But anyway, one of the other themes was sun worship and reinstating the true spirituality of this planet. This is Earth, and the true one religion is to honor and praise all of nature and to get out underneath the glorious sun and say thank you. Hi, Ra. Ra, sis boom ba. You show up every day without fail. You're trustworthy. You shine, you're bright. Yeah, you're totally reliable. I love it. I wrote in depth about that this morning, and I probably should have brought it here because it was so impactful and inspiring to me, but you get the gist there. One of the other things that was coming up over the last 48 hours is being the outsider. Now, this comes to me in two different ways with this 12 degrees Aries sun energy. One is truly being the outsider. The cheese stands alone, not being afraid to, a car drove by and reflected the sunlight into my office here. Not being afraid to stand alone and take a stand for things, to really be a warrior or warrioress of what you stand for in your own heart, in your morals, your ethics, just owning it, claiming it, not being afraid to be steadfast in that anymore, completely, just entirely. And then let's see what else. There's an energy of being on the uptick and coming alive today. If you felt very stagnant, very stuck, very frozen, like life was not really going anywhere, the gears are going to really start churning today and the juices start flowing. I'm also getting this really nice energy of all hands on deck, like, hey, all you soldiers to the front line with your tools of your trade, your weapons, your pens, your paintbrushes, your rakes, your hose, your microphones, whatever your tool of choice that is your spiritual weapon in this big fight ahead. It's not a fight, bang, bang guns. It's with tools via artistry. Inspiration. That's our war, guys. And then feeling feral and free. That's a real sense of a reclamation of our animal nature, of being outdoors, being completely free, being in touch, in tune with the natural world, and unhooking from the sounds, the tones, the frequencies of the metaverse, I would say, detaching from that as much as we can. There needs to be obviously staying in touch with other people, connecting to the world at large, being able to unite, as in watching my video right now and watching other people listening, connecting, keeping that connectivity alive. But other than that, I would suggest that everything votes to get out and just live your life. Don't spend too much time in the stupid box, staring in the phone, that type of thing. We have Jupiter in 𝗤𝗏 officially right now, which is tuning into nature's sounds. On one hand, 𝗤𝗏 would be akin to the M, to the K, to the ultra, and mind control and mind programming, brainwashing. And then on the other hand, its true nature, its natural nature is to tune into nature and to connect to the World Wide Web and to connect to the universal intelligence, nature's brain. Yeah, I finally was able to tap through what 𝗤𝗏 is in its natural state because it was really stuck. It wasn't coming through until this morning super clearly. I'm getting a sense of animals just also wanting to belong outside. Your pets might be going bananas and wanting to be outdoors. And I'm sensing a reclamation of their feral nature, wanting them. Yeah, I guess I feel like I'm wanting them to be free and to be wild, but I almost feel like wolves wanting, no, dogs wanting to be wolves, cats wanting to be lions kind of vibe. There's a sense of antsiness, of army ants, of soldiers starting to connect and unite and feeling antsy, like you need to go, go, go. Very impatient kind of energy today with that 12 Aries. One of the messages coming through too for new projects and starting new ventures is why blaze the path when someone else has already blazed it for you. There's no need to bushwhack your own trail in some areas of these projects. Get a mentor, follow someone who's been there, done that. There's no sense in trying to reinvent the wheel kind of vibe. And then also on the flip side, there is a need to blaze your own trail, be the bushwhacker, lead the way. I'm going to get outside today and go mushroom hunting. So getting outside and going on an adventure, going out on a trail, bushwhacking, all of those things are indicated today. With Neptune at 0 degrees Aries, there's a sense of being lubed up, where all systems are a go, the gears are greased, there's finally flow and fluidity and things starting to churn. The gears are turning, the neurons are firing, the connections between other people are starting to be made. There's a sense of launching into stuff, launching rockets. Today also feels like a due date. And then finally with 12 Aries, there's the sense of being really precise. The word precision is coming up. I would say 12 degrees Aries could indicate I am targeted. This means being laser focused instead of scattered. So you really want to dial in what it is that you stand for, what you represent, what your why is, what your reasons are, who you serve, your targeted audience. And then also with the Earth at 12 Libra, there's a sense of claiming your territory, your role, your character. Claim it, claim it, claim it. and really spread out in that niche, occupying your niche fully and ensuring that the wrong characters aren't sitting in your role. So that's where we're starting today. I want to show you what came in the mail today, which is so perfect because there's this energy right now with Neptune at 0 degrees Aries of reviving. No, how do I want to say this? It is really living as our soul self, but the avenue is connecting to our inner child and reigniting the things that lit you up as a child, really getting into your heart, playing again. And for me, I've got a card spread for you. That's my first card. This is my inner child's heart delight. I just want to go out and paint my canvas, the garden, with flowers, fill it with color, and create Eden, heaven on earth. That's my shtick. In case you were wondering what my shtick is, that's it. My messages, my intention here is the recreation of an Eden state, and that is to empower all of my viewers to reconnect with their inner child, their soul passion, and get making, creating, shucking, jiving, connecting, unifying, and charging headfirst into brand new territory, which we could say plainly as new earth. What else are we creating here? We're going to be painting over, remodeling what has been. So boom. So yeah, that's your first tarot card right there. I'm going to be pulling actual cards from 2 decks. I've got the Dreamweaver's Oracle and the Tarot of Curious Creatures. I should also mention that the moon is in high Taurus right now. It has a bun in the oven, and that baby has been fully baked and it's ready to be birthed into reality. The moon's going to alight upon the Pleiades this evening. That's a big boss, big project, big bun in the oven, big baby release type of energy. And it's also very authoritative with the sun in Aries, like sitting in your boss seat. So I'm losing light here. The sun's shifting as I speak. It's still early, but the way the sun goes over the house, it changes the lighting by the minute almost sometimes. Let's get some cards and get on with this, because I want you guys to all go outside and get off the boob tubes today. Even if it's chilly, put on a coat. Oh my gosh, we've got 8 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles right as I'm talking about that. That is being trapped in the house, being frozen, being imprisoned, being in your cocoon state. It's almost like an honorary negative version of the Hermit card. You're not trapped. You're not stuck. You have to just move. You have to take movement towards things, and only then will you get over some of your hangups and your insecurities and your poor self-worth issues that are keeping some of these projects from being launched, getting off the ground. That's the message there. I feel like I'm supposed to take the Oracle card on the bottom of this deck, so let's see what we got here. Let the fire dragon sleep. Yeah, this is the piles, the hot and the cold, the yes and the no piles. Although in this version, this would indicate 12 Aries, which would be standing up and down. It's this up and down axis. And then 12 Libra is across that axis. What I'm getting here is to let things that aren't good for you die and go to sleep and put them to bed, and wake up things that are life promoting, lifening, inspiring, charge you, make you feel alive. There's a big sense of being asleep at the wheel here, and it's time to rouse the dragon, wake up, get churning, get moving, be active, and take initiative to initiate things that you've been sleeping on. I'm gonna get one more tarot card here. And I think that'll probably do us today. I'm trying to keep it precise and to the point with this energy. Just deliver the essence and go for it. I've got Page of Cups. It feels like a love note from the universe. Special delivery. Special delivery. The fish head, the goldfish here, there's a sense of go fish, where with Neptune through Pisces, we've been holding on to the dreams, but they've just stayed in a nebulous, dreamy state, and they've been unable to launch, to be initiated, to be started, just a hiccup in the giddy up kind of energy. And then the crossover of Neptune into Aries is jumping over some hurdle. And that hurdle was in the way the entire time. It's why you couldn't get these things out and going. They weren't meant to. You had to expire and lay a whole bunch of things to rest, South Node stuff, before you could get onto the North Node stuff. So you're right on time. You're not behind. Today is the due date to initiate, to launch. And I do believe that what I'm seeing here is special delivery. That would be the Earth at 12 degrees of Libra. Some sort of messages, some sort of clarity of your vision is going to ground in today. And that's going to really charge and fire up your heart. It's going to feel like a bless up for your little heart. And I think you will find, even if you've had quite a bit of certainty in the past, it's going to get even more precise and dialed in, where you're just going to know so clearly your why, your reason, your motivation, what it is you're doing, who you need to contact, who your tribe is, who your audience is. That type of message is on receipt today. And it feels like it's coming from Neptune, honestly, at 0 degrees Aries. It's almost like being delivered this tight little bundle of I am magic. It's all just a present wrapped up for you. Like, here's your I am that I am. Now go open this gift and bring it out to the world. I like that. Okay, guys, thanks for joining me today. I will see you on the next video. Bye.